Chapter 10, The Toolbox. A rare one hears the truth, and the rest of us have to try and try and try again. On my quest, I needed a toolbox. In my toolbox, I put different methods and gems of understanding, and when trying and trying and trying again, all day long, morning, noon, and night, I dip into the toolbox and bring something out to assist me in seeing through the troublesome mind that was struggling hard and dirty for its survival. If it tried to defend itself with a knife, I'd get out a gun. If it brought out a gun, I'd stick a rocket launcher deep into its illusory, good grief, bad self and pull the trigger. It's a struggle, self versus illusory self, where there is nothing but self until the methods and gems of understanding take over and away you go. So here are some tools for your toolkit. Try to grasp them all. Try them all, be them all, make up your own. Then drop them and just be. Number 1, just be. Just be. It's an easy sentence to type, but it's the ultimate quest and as tricky as the mind. To simply be, you must be that which is beyond everything. To simply be, you must be that which is always here and now. To simply be, you must simply be, plain and simple, and nothing else. To simply be, you can't allow your troublesome mind to drag you away from the fullness and the nothingness of the present moment. Just be, nothing else. Number 2, if you are struggling to just be, cultivate your understanding. Ponder it all deeply. Increase your understanding of the state of things, and you increase your desire for the quest. Increase your understanding of the universal disease, and all other desires will drop away. Increase your understanding of the beingness, and even your desire for the quest will disappear, and then, if in doubt, read this book again and again and again, or turn to the words of absolute masters like Nisargadatta Maharaj and Ramana Maharshi. Number 3, see the reality in every thought. All thoughts are as empty as everything else. Thoughts, like everything, have nothingness and at their core. Thoughts emerge from the nothingness and go back to the nothingness. They are the nothingness. See them as such. Is a thought arising? Well, go deep into the illusion of that thought and see only the nothingness that it is, that everything is. Do not get entangled in a thought. See them as what they are, how it all is. Why get entangled in a limiting thought when you are the totality? Why chase a thought when it doesn't exist? Why be subservient to something that only brings you trouble? Why not choose to focus on the infinity of the infinitely abundant, thought-free freedom that lies within and beyond thought? Number 4, awareness is beingness and nothing can exist in its full glare. You are aware. Even while asleep, you are aware of dreams, and you wake when someone taps you on the head while whispering, "Daddy, is it morning?" at 3 a.m. You are effortlessly and constantly aware. Awareness is the changeless background on which everything is, the space in which everything is, and it's always there, here, and now. Be aware of awareness. Allow whatever's happening in the round, the thoughts and the feelings, the sights and sounds, to simply be in awareness. Be aware of thoughts, but when a thought arises, be aware of the awareness in which it has arisen. Be aware of the awareness to which it disappears. See everything in your awareness with your entire beingness, and just be with the big smile on the body's face and nothing but peace and oneness within and all around you. Be aware of the awareness, and the round will be consumed by it. Here lies the oneness. Bring the awareness, the background, that in which everything is, to the fore, and see and feel and be the oneness. Number 5, be the presence. Beingness is the gift, the present, here and now, by which nothingness experiences itself as being everything. Beingness is presence itself. The beingness can be felt as the presence that's all around and within you right here and now. It is your aliveness. It is existence itself. It says, I am, I am, I am. The individual says, I am Frank, I'm 83, I used to be a carpenter and now I watch TV, drink tea and itch myself. But the presence, Frank's presence, everything's presence says, I am, I am, I am, and nothing else. Feel the presence that's within and all around. Try and try and try again to find the simple, obvious, and fundamental presence. Feel the presence that's within and all around the round. Feel the presence that's everything being nothing. Feel the gift and the way back home. Bring the presence to the fore by feeling it completely and allowing everything to be consumed by it. Number 6, the illusory words of illusory thoughts are making you suffer in their illusory world, so get them before they get you. Thoughts create our illusory prison, and thoughts are made up of nothing but words. When you are aware of a word arising from the nothingness, any word of any thought, regardless of what's going on around you, how important it says it is, how urgent, know what it is, what it does, where it came from, where it goes to, and remain as the awareness that you are, in which it is, in which everything is, and just be aware. Be awareness, just be, and nothing else. You can even change the meaning of every word that arises within you. For example, change the meaning of a word to awareness. You don't have to think awareness, just know it. Know that word to mean awareness, and remain aware. The thought is awareness. Thanks for the prompt, thought. Thank you for reminding me to be myself and not to get entangled in your lies. Be a hunter, hunting words. Stalk them by being aware, by being awareness itself, and pounce on them before they pounce on you and carry you away. Number 7, be aware like your life depends on it. Imagine you're walking down a long corridor. On either side, shoulder to shoulder, are countless knights in shining armor, holding aloft their swords. They are motionless and look mean. Your quest is to make it down the corridor in one piece. Be aware. Whenever you're not fully aware of awareness, in awareness, and as awareness, the knight closest to you will strike. If you see a movement, quick, be aware. If you see a movement, it means that you've forgotten awareness and become lost in the illusion. When you are lost, even for a moment, a knight or two will strike. Being aware is all you need to do in order to stop the knight from bashing your brains in. The knight's movement is thought. You need to be aware as you'd be in that corridor. Be aware like your life depends on it and make it to the end of the corridor. Number 8, don't allow the mind to trick you. Remember, the individual doesn't want to die in the light of the truth. It will do whatever it takes to survive. It will try to trick you. It will lie to you. It'll attempt to get your attention by any means necessary. It'll rabbit on. It'll tell you when it's being quiet. It'll come from the left, from the right, drop down from above, sneak up from below. It'll declare some thoughts as more important than others. It'll try to convince you that you're doing the wrong thing, a stupid thing, a dangerous thing, anything. It'll tell you that you're missing something or missing out on something. It'll tell you what it thinks and want to hear. It'll creep up quietly, whispering at first, getting louder, looping quicker until, damn it, You realize that you've been lost in meaningless drivel for the last few minutes, and in the corridor that would have meant death by night. Whatever the thought, whatever the situation, be aware, be present, be still, and just be. And let the mind do what it wants to do. Just be. Don't get entangled, and it'll soon give up and go away.